FightNetRadio.com with Andrew and Lee, talking boxing, combat, sports, comedy, football, and everything kick-ass. All on FightNetRadio.com. Fight Net Radio!
Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
Hola, soy Julio César Chávez.
And lights out, baby. Lights out all day.
This is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We gon' know. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got friends all over the world, man.
Who gives a shit with White? He's a piece of crap.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
You are listening to Ken Norton on Fight Net Radio. And I've been thinking that I would come out of retirement just to knock out Lee Honey.
Welcome to Fight Net Radio, Saturday night edition. Lee Honish, joined by Andrew Lopez. How you doing, Andrew?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. It's going. We're doing our show on Saturday night. You guys will get it on Sunday because it's Easter.
Sorry about all that.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
You'll get the show on Easter Sunday while Andrew is off hiding eggs for small children. And I am sleeping in for a rarity. I'm rather excited about it. Then maybe I'll go find a brunch. It's a good excuse to eat a buffet.
Yes, it is.
You're going to Grandma's house, aren't you?
Thank you, Jesus. Yes.
Good times.
Yes,
Good times. I think my family sent me a note about doing something like that. Yeah. I'll see if I wake up by noon. We're here to talk about all the boxing that went on today. Let's get all the business out of the way. Go to FightNetRadio.com. If you're watching the video, we do an audio. If you listen to the show on one of the bazillion platforms we're on, or even on broadcast, we also run video. I'm saying go to Fight Net Radio, find your version, find some more information, post lots of videos. I will also tell you specifically that our Facebook page is where we do our real-time posting, and the FNR regulars were in full effect watching this fight and had plenty of comments about all that has transpired today. That's out of the way. Secondly, go to Box Fan Expo on May 4th, Cinco de Mayo weekend, same Saturday as the Canelo fight. Go to Box Fan Expo, go get some autographs, hang out for the day. I'm currently trying to arrange for us to have a tailgate party where I just bring a rolling truck of beer so you guys can get drunk and go ask James Toney stupid questions. Please don't tell the promoter. Allegedly. I'm not doing that. That's just crazy. Who would do that? Besides, there might be a gun expo there at the same time. I mean, guns, drunk fight fans, and boxing all in the same building. It's just a bad combination. Let's get you guys all caught up. This will be a short show. Andrew and I, midweek or so, will get all the news and all the aftermath and all the call-outs after the fact. We just want to give you our synopsis on all the boxing which has transpired today. What is the first fighting that transpired today? Well, that happened over on the old PBC Arena.
Oh, jeez.
No, Dazen, not PBC Arena. DAZN, sorry. The old Matchroom Arena. I feel like you should just hit stop and start the show over.
Hey, I can't see it. You gotta.
You're not looking at the screen?
No, I can't see the video. You got your darn thing covering it.
My darn thing covering it?
All right, listen. No, it's probably me. Hold on. Yeah,
it is you.
Well, you know what, Lee? Most of the time you take over my computer when your screen pops up.
Yeah, it should just pop right up, bro.
Exactly.
I'm looking at the audience view right now. You're looking at the zone highlights, dude. This is a professional broadcast. Let's start off with the fights that matter to you guys. Derek Chisora, why would you say that matters to you? Because he's one of the heavyweights that seems to come up in all the conversations. Well, Chisora is generally a reliable heavyweight for some heavyweight entertainment, but his win tonight at the O2 Arena against some dude named Gashi was a genuine stinker. Chisora was widely outpointing Gashi over a very dull 10-round fight.
This isn't Chisora. You do know that, right?
I know. I'm just showing
the
highlight video. This is the video that won't get me in trouble with the zone. This is the one they put out on their social media page. I understand, everybody. This is their whole fight card. I mean, I can move it forward to what you guys care about, which are the main events.
Tattoos. Everybody got tattoos.
Well, yeah, they're white, dude. White English guys all seem to have tattoos. I don't know why they do. They just seem to. I didn't watch the whole fight card, but admittedly, Chisora
did steroids. He's on G.
He did not look his very best.
He's on GH. I mean,
they're going to try to make these. I watched this fight, dude. It was an abomination. He fought a dude who looked like he was 12, literally. Look at this dude he's fighting.
He's a white supremacist. I seen that dude in one of the lockup shows.
Oh, okay. That explains it all. Notice how they're skipping from round 1 to 4. That's because in rounds 2 and 3, he did nothing. Now, admittedly, Chisora, who looks mighty gassed up, I like our new term. Right
to the face.
Yeah, but he never knocked this dude out. I mean, these clips are a perfect replay of what happened in this.
Look, he's probably all a good guy. You see, he has Jesus tattooed on his back. I'm all making fun of him. Look at that. It's Jesus, bro. It's a big picture of Jesus on his back. Yeah. Happy Easter.
So, for those of you wondering why we're bringing up Derek Chisora,
I have no idea, people.
That's because the main event was.
Who's the main event?
Well, the main event is all that matters. It was the White Whale.
Oh, yeah, this guy. Allen.
Versus Lucas Brown in the main event. So the winner of this gets to fight Chisora next, right?
Holy shit, I forgot all about this, Lee.
The big white whale, dude. Or that's not what they call him. What do they don't call him the white whale. What do they call him? The white rhino. Sorry.
White rhino.
I think the big fat white whale is much better.
He doesn't look like a winner.
No.
He doesn't look like a winner.
So you don't know the outcome of this yet?
No, I don't.
Okay, before I click this forward, who do you think should have won the fight?
I'm going to say Allen. I'm going to go with the youngster.
You're going to go with Dave Allen over Lucas Brown.
Yes, there was a turn in boxing today, and I think it happened over the pond, too.
Well, you would be correct.
Yes.
Dave Allen versus Lucas Brown, the white fat whale, but against the white gangbanger. What's up with those tats, man?
I don't know. Everybody was inked up in this.
You're about to see it right here, dude. Keep an eye on it. Here it comes.
Right hand?
It's coming up.
Right hand or left hook?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Allen looks good.
There's a left.
So does Brown. But there it is.
Oh, uppercut.
The Rhino's about to do his magic to Big Daddy. He's circling. He's getting ready. It's coming. Which hand? Can't see it coming. Here it comes.
I'm starting to have Junior try to call out punches now as it goes on.
There it is.
Another body shot. Are you fucking serious?
And not only that, it's a straight body shot, but watch.
Oh, look at it.
He did full Oscar,
he's too. He's spitting. That's good acting. You know what? I like that.
I'll do it one more time.
He spit up blood. It's disgusting. Right. Oh.
We'll do it one more time for the crowd. It's a straight breadbasket punch, not a liver punch. No, I'm down. I should pound the mat. No, that's what Oscar did.
He's like, oh no, I drank way too
much.
much.
Oh, he's got blood coming out of his mouth.
Oh, I drank way too much last night.
Hashtag MPK for life.
Dude, that does not look good. I'm sorry, Big Rhino. You better go see a doctor, eh? Lee, why did that much blood come out of his mouth on a body shot? That's a great shot. Yeah, that is a great shot. But now, why are we throwing up this much blood Or is this from his nose? What's going on here, dude?
Ooh, it's in his mouth. That's not from that stomach shot.
I sure in the fuck hope so, because look at all this that hits the mat.
It's a lot of blood.
Look, another. Oh, man, I don't know, man. There's something
No,
going
I'm
on
done.
There. Yeah, he's like,
I love
fuck
it when
that.
a fighter takes it off and says, no, I'm done. Watch
It was
this.
a great shot,
Watch
though.
this close up. Here's the close up with the camera and his corner all at the same time. Hey, Lucas, you gonna go for it, man? You realize you got a shot at Anthony Joshua if you can get off the mat. Anthony Joshua.
No, I'm going home.
There you go. That takes care of the zone card. You guys are all up to date on that. That takes us over to the PBC. PBC. PBC stands for pretty basically.
Yeah, we're really gonna make people wait for this shit, aren't we? All right.
I'm not. I'm cruising through it. Right? Give me a hard time.
Boy.
Let's start off with your boy Andy Ruiz Jr. that started off our evening as he was melting in the LA heat and gaining weight at the same time. What did we learn about the extraordinarily obese Imperial California El Centro resident Andy Ruiz, Andrew? What did we learn from his big win against somebody we will never hear of?
Yeah, he's still a B-level opponent. We didn't learn nothing today. I don't like the look of his body. I don't think he'll ever be a serious threat at the heavyweight championship with the way his diet is. I don't care how good of a puncher he is. The elites are bigger, better. They're better athletes. They throw better punches. I just, Andy is a disappointment.
I think Kaunaki, if he's legitimately calling out Kaunaki.
Yeah, but they're both slobs. They're both slobs, Lee. They're going to sit in there, their bellies.
A better fighting slob.
No, Andy Ruiz is pretty damn good. He's just a slob. All right. If you watch the kid, he's got combos, speed, power. He's the real deal. He just can't get his weight under control. Could you imagine if this kid would actually do some serious training? And that's what I said before. I knew some guys that were going to invest into him.
HGH, and
well, that turned out not to be too good for Jarrell Miller, so we shouldn't give that advice to professional boxers. Now, Jarrell Miller kind of ruined his life with that decision he made, Lee. But this, seriously, you can't take him serious with his titties bouncing around like that during the fight. I just can't. I don't see him beating Wilder. I don't see him. He couldn't even touch Fury. You guys, how is he ever going to keep up with Tyson Fury for 12 rounds? The dude would die. Never mind. Not even.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying, Lee? Like, come on, they're slobs.
We had to cover it.
Get your shit under control, man. He's got everything else. He's got everything else.
Literally, I'm with you. And that's literally the only fight of meaning. That takes us to our main event of the evening. You guessed it. Danny the Magic Man Swift Garcia. He's back. Yeah. And by the way, everybody in the welterweight division, I'm back.
I guess when he knocked out Rod Selka, he was saying I'm back too.
I'm back. I hope I didn't scare him away. I'm back. Hey, by the way, everybody, I'm back. I win via knockout in what I can only describe as the dullest mismatched fight I've ever been in against a guy who was legitimately smaller than me. I'm awesome. Basically, I'm awesome.
I piss gold.
I mean, hashtag life goals. I mean, did you see my family in the front row looking as ghetto as humanly possible? Let's cut to that shot again, shall we?
Yeah, what's wrong? That little girl did not look ghetto. Jeez.
She didn't. You didn't see the family? Do you want me to do the family shot? The family? Like if my family...
come on. This was a terrible fight. It was a terrible fight. It was a mismatch. I'm starting to think the team of Adrian Granados really don't like him. They say they like him, but I don't see it, man, because the kid has been constantly put in mismatches his whole career while being with the PBC. It's almost like they're just cashing checks with this guy. Very sad. Seemed like he had a market. Guy was a good puncher, boxer puncher. He was in there to win it. He had no firepower. Danny Garcia is laughing at him after some of the punches are landing on him. It was pathetic. It was whatever. Danny Garcia is not back. I don't know. He's back to being a gatekeeper. I don't know what he meant. I'm back. I'm back at what? He's got a silver title around his chest like it's a real belt. People, that's not even an interim title. That says silver championship. What does that mean? What, you're the third best WBC ranked fighter? The fourth
I'm not
best?
even sure the silver belt is third best, Andrew.
Right? Hey, matter of fact, fuck it. FightNews.com, let's go rankings. Let's see what does the silver champ bring you? It can't be the number one contender. That would have to go to the interim title.
Correct. I'm with you.
Sad where he's fallen.
He's a disappointment.
Yeah, he really is. Underachiever.
Which takes us to the main event of the evening and the only reason we're doing a show tonight.
That's it, man.
Okay,
pound for pound.
Let's start with the basics, shall we, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
You paid for the fight tonight.
Yes.
Was it worth $70?
Yes, it was.
The whole card, you got your money's worth.
Yes, because you know what? Both prospects took a tremendous step up today. Diaz, the 24-1.
Three of the four did, yes.
Yes, 3 of the 4, yes, sir. The first fight, what was the very first one?
The very first fight of the evening, let's start right there, shall we, Andrew?
Yeah.
That would be Felix Verdejo.
Oh, yeah, damn
was
it.
in a 10
hey,
round.
See how fast I forget him, Lee? Hey, Lee, you see how fast I forget you?
Yeah, the pay-per-view opened with Puerto Rican lightweight Felix Verdejo, who Bob hasn't quite given up on because he might want to have a fight in Puerto Rico again. That's my only guess. That's legitimately my only guess. Verdejo is 25-1 with 16 KOs. He was a Puerto Rican Olympic champion, won on the scorecards. He won 98, 92, 97, 93, 97, 93. I even texted Andrew and said, I think it was closer than that. I don't know if it was quite as lopsided as 98, 92. I'd probably go 97, 93. I mean, it's somewhere in that range. 96, 94, Andrew? I mean, it's...
yeah, whatever. It's sad.
Whatever, right? It's like
this guy's over.
It was like a 6-4 fight. He didn't do anything to demonstrate. And after the fight, Felix Verdejo said, it was an honor for me to get a big victory in front of my fight fans at Madison Square Garden. I defeated a great fighter in Vasquez. I worked really hard for this fight. The jab and the body punch were the key. Remarkably, the fans at the Madison Square Garden booed his ass right on out, even though he was Puerto Rican. Love New York crowds. You give them a bad fight, they're going to let you know about it. Andrew, what did you see out of the Puerto Rican sensation, or as I like to say, Willie's favorite fighter, Felix Verdejo?
The project is over for Top Rank on this kid, I believe. After tonight, look for him to get a title shot at one of Top Rank's champions. I don't think it'll be Progress because he's in the World Boxing Series, but it'll probably be the Ramirez kid from Fresno, undefeated, Puerto Rican Mexican matchup. Felix Verdejo's 25-1, so he's got a decent record. You can announce to the crowd. They'll, that's interesting, makes the fight interesting, but there's nothing here. The kid had a motorcycle accident. He's never been the same. He had a loss, I believe a TKO loss in his last fight. In this fight, he looked good in the very beginning, started fading late, face started breaking down. Kegel brought up on the telecast that it's possible the motorcycle accident damaged the tissue on his face that actually hit the pavement when
Kriegel
he fell
was
off.
making it up.
Kriegel.
Kriegel. He made it up. Look, here's my whole take on Kriegel. He doesn't know anything about boxing, and he made it up. He made it up.
No, whatever. The kid now all of a sudden his face.
You like Mark Kriegel? I can't.
I don't like any of them. But I'm not gonna. I mean, come on. I don't. They're all weak. None of these guys are what boxing commentators what they used to be. So no, I don't like any of them. All equally. So, anyways, Verdejo fucking. He laid an egg tonight. He did. Top Rank is giving this kid hella opportunities. He's failed them in a lot of them. So he's 25-1. They're going to match him up with the champ. He'll be 25-2. He'll be matched up with another champ, and then they'll send him down the road. That'll be it. And that's how boxing is. The kid will have 3 losses, and they will consider him done. Mark my words. He'll be fighting on PBC or something next. Showtime. Here they come.
That was fight 1 of a 4-fight series of up-and-coming top-ranked prospects, all trying to move up the chain. The first fight went off at 9 o'clock East Coast time, 6 o'clock West Coast time, if you can even. I don't know how they fight so late in New York. That's just mind-boggling to me. That takes us to Shakur, don't call me Kid and Play Stevenson. That hair, bro. That hair. Shakur, named after, yes, you guessed it, Tupac Shakur, which, by the way, Top Rank mentioned not once, not twice, but 3 times on their broadcast.
That's
and also
That's
his mom
cred.
says my favorite part was his Kriegel saying his mom knows how to rhyme as well. It's
I
something
wonder what gives you more street cred, your mom being pregnant in jail or your mom naming you after Tupac Shakur. That's a hard one.
Or that your mom says you can bust a rhyme. I mean, good for Shakur.
Because Tupac, his mom had him in jail. That's what made. I mean, that's gang. That's about as gangster as you
That's
can
gangster.
get.
That's gangster.
Yeah.
That's gangster. That's something only white people do.
You had your papers out the womb, boy.
So, Tupac Shakur Stevens, a.k.a. Kid and Play's love child. Oh, dude, that hair, man. That hair. Was supposed to get a real test tonight, or at least that was the idea, wasn't it? Well, it didn't work out that way. Stevenson went to work, and he beat the crap out of this no-name guy.
Yeah.
You think Christopher Diaz is a name?
He was just in a fight of the year for the title, bro. You didn't pay attention, did you? He was 24-1.
I was obsessed with the hair. The hair kept talking to me.
No, he was 24-1-16. He just went 12 for the title. Excellent fight, they kept saying on the telecast. I mean, look at Stevenson had 10 fights going into this. You thought he would have some kind of trouble, right? There would be some kind of adversity at some point in the 10-round fight. Never been 10 rounds. Now you're doing 10 rounds with the guy who's 24-1 and just went 12 with the champ? Slow down, kid. Nah, never mind.
Never mind. He buzzed right through it. Not only that, the scorecards all indicated it. 98, 92, 99, 91, and 100-90. 100-90 is a little strong. I think he might have lost 1 round, maybe 2 rounds in the whole fight. Right. Stevenson improves to 11-0 with 6 KOs. Of course, after the fight, now being 11-0 with 6 KOs, much like all of the young prospects it appears with Top Rank, Andrew, he called out everybody in the featherweight division, and he's ready for a title shot. He's ready to get paid, Andrew.
That I would hold off on. He didn't fight an ex-champ. He fought a challenger, a title challenger. So I would slow down with the talk of taking on the champ so far, but this was a great step forward if you're trying to advance your career on a fast-forward kind of pace, right? Because he only had 10 fights. You usually do not see an American boxer after just 10 fights getting a shot like this high in the rankings. So great. He's accomplished that. I wouldn't move him still too fast. They got some good ones. Russell Jr., Leo Santa Cruz. They got some heavy hitters at the featherweight division. They no need to rush, but very good step forward.
Which takes us to fight number 3 of your evening, and a long one at that.
Yeah.
It was, in fact, so long that when they interviewed Bob after the final fight, he was asleep during the interview. We'll get to Bob momentarily. And we will be joined via satellite and telephone by Amir Khan this evening. I'm very excited about it, Andrew. Boxing news, is that the site I'm using? expressco.uk. Teofimo Lopez wins with an impressive knockout on the undercard. Teofimo Lopez, you guys remember him, the guy who likes to hold people by the head and then hit under the head and do the backflips and do all the crazy stuff. And somebody needs to shut his pie hole, that guy. Well, guess what, Andrew? He won again this evening in an impressive knockout. Again, because that's the way we're building him. Much was expected of Lopez coming into the fight. Many believed him to be the man with the ability so dangerous that he could cause a pound-for-pound king Lomachenko problems. They did not sit Andre Ward ringside because he is a co-manager of Teofimo Lopez.
No, that's Sean.
Shakur, right.
That's
Shakur. I got it the other way.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. What was he upset about, by the way, with Shakur Stevenson?
Hey, no, I'll tell you what. He was upset. He did not like how ESPN kept saying this kid is the future when he manages Stevenson, who was right under him.
Oh,
Stevenson, yes. Stevenson was pissed off, too. He wanted to be the co-main tonight.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so and you could totally see it was getting under Ward's skin. It was hella funny.
So Edis Tully, who was like 24-2 coming into this fight, Andrew.
No, he was 31. He was 31-2.
Yeah, right.
You got Diaz and him confused. You got the two fights confused.
I got them all mixed up. Doesn't matter. It's been a long day of fighting for me, bro. Long day.
I hear you.
And my only takeaway is Kriegel's an asshole. Kriegel looks like he's doing cocaine allegedly in between each time they go back to him, and he's just becoming more enraged each time they go back to him with some more outlet. Right? You can see the veins popping on the side of his head.
It's very hard to call a fight with Tweedledee and Tweety Dum next to you. You know what I'm saying? These guys are like constantly, well, you got to be a fighter to know what's going on. Yeah, I've been in that position before. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
Did we ever figure out why he had a hospital bracelet? Did he explain the hospital thing at all?
No, but I'm so over the, I know exactly what's going on in here, Dre. Yeah, Dre. Ugh. God, the guys get on my fucking nerves. But yeah, it's very hard I guess if you haven't been in the ring, you really can't talk to Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward.
And I am telling you, it's going to happen on a telecast. Max Kellerman's going to snap and literally look into the camera and say the following. Mark my words, everyone. This is my assessment of Max Kellerman. At least I'm getting paid to cover boxing. That's what he's going to say. Like, he's so frustrated to be with so many versions of himself from either between fighters or pseudo ESPN sports guys that they surround him with. Like, Max Kellerman is finally frustrated at not being the loudest weirdo in the room. He's surrounded by loud weirdos.
Dude. Tonight, Timothy Bradley said in the 12th round, you really got to, what did he say? Or in the final rounds, you got to dig deep. This is a guy who took a knee in the final 10 seconds to get through a round. Yeah, dig real deep. Dig deep, Timothy. Holy shit.
You mean the guy with the eyeballs on the side of his head? So
I'm just keeping it. Hey, Provodnikov, go watch the 12th round.
All right, so Teofimo wins.
Teofimo wins. Use his own words. Just keep it
by knockout, does a backflip, and he does what we all expect him to do. He calls out everybody as well, including Vasil. Oh my God, the whole Vasil thing that they were Vasil, whatever. Lomachenko, however you want to say his first name, Shamalama Ding Dong Lomachenko, right? I don't know what planet this dude's on that he thinks he's ready for Lomachenko. I really don't. Like, I think this would be the worst moment of his. There's no way that I believe his dad would put him into the ring with Lomachenko.
Let me tell you something. Lomachenko's been beaten and he's been dropped. He was dropped 2 fights ago. He was beaten, 7 fights ago. So to them, he's not that special. All right. Everyone else can be blowing the horn about how special Lomachenko is. The fact is, he has a loss on a fighter he never rematched. And he was dropped by Jorge Linares, I think, in the 9th round. I believe it was the 9th round. Right hand, down he went. Linares is old. Teofimo Lopez is 21. He throws a lot of right hands. So, bring it. That's all they're saying. I like this. No, I like Lee. Back in the day, we didn't have to wait until they were 30-3 to get a mega fight. Okay, guys used to remember. De La Hoya is fighting champions at 21 years old. Fernando Vargas is fighting champions at 21 years old. The list goes on. And nowadays, you got the two once again. Oh, I like you've seen Andre doing the whole damage control with Stevenson. Oh, even though he looks great, I like to season my fighters. I like to do this and do. Yeah, go look at Andre's record. But look at how many times he was on the sidelines because he wasn't taking the fights. I like the kids that want to take the fights. They want to prove their greatness. If he feels he's ready and he's got, I think, 9 knockouts and 11 fights now. This one was against another title challenger, went 12 rounds with the champ, lost in a majority or split decision. He got destroyed tonight. You know what I loved about it is Andre was like, oh, I'm so interested in this fight because, Teofimo Lopez, we've got to see him knock people out, but we never got to see him show his boxing skills. Tonight, this Tatali is an excellent boxer. I believe he's going to have trouble with them. No, knocked his ass out, dude. Body shot, one shot, down he went. So,
yep,
he's kind of proven himself. He's proven himself against with the gatekeepers or the showcases. Now they stepped him up. He hit that boy out too. So yeah, you step him up one more time. Now, Lee, am I saying Lomachenko in his next fight? Absolutely not. I don't even want it this year. But if they got the confidence to move him up, he obviously has the star power. He has the character to sell his own ticket. He does not need to be a co-main event any longer. That was the biggest thing tonight. Both of these guys can run ESPN app cards now. I think Shakur Stevenson could do his own card. He looked that dominant. He doesn't look like he's going to take a step back. It's only going to go forward. And Lopez has been there. Lopez with his character and his knockout power, he's got everything going for him right now. They both, like ESPN
but
said,
can they sell tickets? But Andrew, can they sell tickets?
Teofimo Lopez has went viral. They said he went viral 4 or 5 times with all that Fortnite stuff. He keeps getting the highlight reels. Tonight was another highlight reel, single shot to the body, drops the guy. Yes, I think him and Stevenson. Now Stevenson on a smaller market, Omaha, Nebraska, just like Terence Crawford, go there. Maybe like a Deontay Stain where he's from, where Little Rock, right? He sold out over there. Do little arenas for Shakur if he can't do the big one right now. Teofimo, he might be on a faster pace just because the marketability side is bigger for him. Also, Shakur's got the arrest. Tonight, they need to tell Shakur Stevenson to stay the hell away from people that are going to ruin his career. Tonight, he took a step forward professionally. He needs to keep that even outside of the ring. The guy that's punching girls, you got to cut him loose, man. You cannot let people like that bring you down. So he's got that little hiccup he needs to take care of. That was a bad video out on him. I think he's going to stay back because of that, and Teofimo Lopez moves forward.
Which takes us to our main event of the evening, which actually started Easter Sunday, Andrew, by the time they finally got to it. That's right, 9 o'clock West Coast time, midnight East Coast time. They finally got around to having this fight, Andrew.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think by the time they were...
Yeah, that's probably what did Amir Khan in.
Well, I don't know what that would be.
I'm not even going into. Well, he when he got knocked out by Prescott, he blamed it on what was he fighting on? He was fighting on some major religion holiday. It was for the Muslim religion though, and that's
Lama Ding Dong.
Wow, really? That's what we're gonna go with? Yeah. It is Easter, Lee. It is Easter. Can we not do this? You're gonna have a flat
Lama Ding Dong.
Anyways, yeah, he got knocked out on Easter.
Hello, Andrew.
Uh-oh, who's this?
Hello, this is Amir Khan.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Would you like to know what my new job will be, Andrew?
That does not sound like Amir Khan. What is
I'll
that?
I'll be working at the 7-Eleven and the Slurpee machine.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're getting a great call now,
Go back and watch it, bro. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch it. I watch the post-fight credits. Feel free to vote. You may call me a racist if you are whatever he is, English,
Pakistani,
English Pakistani, and you listen to this show. Feel free to write in and tell me how offended you were. I know we're number one in Egypt done. With a hook. So.
He's done, Lee. He's done. You know what I want
to
talk to you
main
about?
Event of the evening. Wait, we got to give, people are listening to this for what it was. Main event of the evening was Amir Khan taking on King Khan, taking on Terence Bud Crawford. The fight went about 5 rounds, and then there was this very bizarre low blow that Terence Crawford definitively said after the fight was not a low blow, even though when it was replayed in slow motion and Terence Crawford was looking at it and actually cringed when he looked at it. Feel free to go back and watch that video. It just happened a few minutes ago for us. He literally, let me say 2 things. I will quote Terence Crawford to the outcome of this fight. By the way, Terence Crawford wins by technical knockout of Amir Khan. Here are the two things that Terence Crawford said after the fight, which I just love. Two things. Number one, that wasn't a low blow, and he's literally looking up at the screen when he says it, and he's watching the low blow. He literally cringes as the low blow happens. And then he says, number two, I forget what number two was. I'm still stuck on number one. Let's go back to number one. That was not a low blow. So for those of you who didn't watch the fight or you're waiting to watch it for free on ESPN next weekend, Terence Crawford, I don't even know how. I know there's no way, shape, or form I could figure out how he positioned himself to come up and catch him in the gonad sack the way he did.
Oh,
but
he pushes his head down. No, that was Amir Khan's fault all the way. Amir Khan pushes Terence Crawford down as he's throwing that punch. That's what I seen. Maybe we have it. Do we have a highlight?
No, what we have is the first round knockout. So the fight starts off pretty hot and heavy. He had him there. And sadly, it should have been over there. Let's watch that one more time, Zapruder film style.
Can't even keep up. He just couldn't keep up with the feet.
Yeah, it was a bad night for him, and he barely gets out of the round one.
He was out of position the whole fight.
He gets his feet back under him. Remarkably, the part I found interesting was I thought he did a pretty good job after this round. Round number 2 forward, Khan settles down, right? Switches up his style back and forth. He gives Crawford a bit of trouble until Crawford
He's trying to piss me off, people. Lee is baiting me right now. He is baiting. You stop.
Khan looked like a beast, bro.
Oh, you.
2, 3, and 4.
Sir.
It was all Khan.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Give me the scorecards.
I'm gonna tell you what. Until he got caught, right? That's what we're gonna say.
Until he got caught. Until he got caught by a lucky low blow.
They kept going with that shit tonight too. He was doing really good against Canelo until he got caught. What? Stop it. Anyways, UK fans, they took a real hit tonight. You guys are delusional. You know, so many times you guys say your fighters are, they're real good boxers. They could keep up with any American boxer. Amir Khan would destroy Floyd. Styles make fights. Styles make fights. Stop it. This kid had no answer for Terence Crawford tonight. He didn't know where he was. The power, the quickness. Khan's one of the fastest fighters he was getting countered. He had a check right hook, check left hook, didn't matter. Counter straight left. He was getting countered. He was getting outboxed. He was getting outslugged. Like I said, his feet were in the wrong position on numerous times. Thought Crawford was going right. He was going left, and he's punching you. Oh, my God. Real hit tonight. And
then the thing I don't understand, why does Crawford have to go to cheating to win the fight, Andrew? With the low blow.
Nah, it was seek and destroy mode. Virgil Hunter, that's the one thing Ward hit it on, and it's because he knows this guy. He wasn't going to allow the satisfaction of Terence Crawford to get that knockout, to get that one punch Saul Alvarez type highlight. He stopped it before it could get there, and it was going there. Crawford should have done a better job getting Khan out a little bit earlier. Yes, I will agree to that. But he dominated the 6 rounds that it went. Absolutely dominated. Lee, we are talking about.
Had to cheat and hit him in the gonads, bro.
I'm going to tell you guys something. Last week, we watched Lomachenko with his angles. And while his angles are beautiful, I don't think there's anything better than what Terence Crawford showed tonight in the ring with the fucking switching up from south to right. He is almost flawless from both sides. And that's scary. Because when you've seen him go from right to left, he got into Khan's head. When he switches back to right, he's got no fucking answer. He doesn't even know what to do. Now he's just like, oh, my nads hurt. Please get me out of this fight, Virgil. He wanted out before the low blow. You got to remember that. He goes back to the corner at the end of round 5, and he's like, oh, what did he say? My leg hurt? He goes, my leg hurt or my arm hurts. And Virgil's like, what? You're hurt? Yeah, you got to ignore that. You got to ignore that. But he's already complaining at the end of round 5. Round 6, one low blow. Oh, shit, my balls. Come on, stop it. We all know where this was going. Dominated. You know, Ricky Hatton was undefeated. Oh, my God, this guy's like going to destroy Mayweather. Yeah. Comes over here, knocked out in 8 rounds. Looks silly as shit. You guys need to stop. I told you, American boxers, the best circuit in the whole fight game. You got to come to America to prove it. Amir Khan came to America to fight one of the best American boxers. Did not look good. He, a matter of fact, looked better against Saul Alvarez, and that's not a compliment to Saul.
Which takes us to the post-fight cheater responses of number 1, that wasn't a low blow, was a low blow. Number 2, I remembered the second question.
Lee,
who do you want to fight next? Who do you want to fight next? And we got to the very tired topic of, I want to fight Errol Spence. I don't care about.
He didn't make it personal. That's right.
I don't care about the date. I don't care about the time. I gotta fight Spence.
He didn't make it personal, Lee. He didn't make it personal. I didn't like that. Look at Bob Arum did a better job of trying to bait them guys out to a fight than Terence Crawford did earlier.
I think he was talking to you directly, Andrew, when he said, and I quote, "There's only one guy who won't let that fight happen, and that's Al Heyman." He goes, "I want the fight. I'll let Terence Crawford fight whoever he wants. I'll make whatever deal they want." But the reality is Al Heyman won't let his guys fight when they can lose.
And I tell you what, I thought Bob Arum reached over the table today to get Spence when he said, I even think Spence wants to fight. Look, he knows Spence's contract is going to go up, the TV contract. They're going to go after him. That was him. Listen, if Spence had a 5-year, 10-year deal with him, Bob Arum would never have said that tonight. He would have said that kid's scared. That's why he signed a 5-year contract and he's staying behind Al Heyman. He didn't go there because not too long ago, Spence was already talking about becoming a free agent here soon. Look for ESPN to reach out for Spence under contract when that finally does happen with him and Showtime. I didn't like it. I told you guys earlier in the week, Spence came out with that article, I ain't scared of no blank from Nebraska. He made it personal. I don't know what the fill in the word. Is it the N word? Is it the B word? I really don't know what word he used. Didn't hear the audio. I just seen it and was like, damn, he went there. He fucking went there. Now Terence got to capitalize. Terence did not capitalize, and I don't like that. I don't know if his people did not show him the interview where the kid said, I'm not scared of no bleep from Nebraska or the country or whatever he said, but Terence didn't capitalize on that tonight. You know, I didn't like you said, Lee, kind of old with the promoter's got to get it done. Look in the fucking camera and call him out. That's all you do. Tell him on pay-per-view, stop being a bitch and sign the fucking contract. That's all you got to do. No, but instead you hide behind your little, well, I'm going to let the promoters. Didn't it sound like Pacquiao? God, that sounded like Pacquiao back in the day when they used to ask him, you got to let Bob Arum make the fight, that. Stop it, man. You call your own shit. You're the king of the sport, right? You're the number 1 fighter in the world. And I do believe he's the number 1 fighter in the world because the way that boy could go from right to left, you don't see it, Lee. You don't see it by any other fighter in the sport. He slaps you with both hands.
The fight broke down as this. Crawford won the first round and the second round, the fourth round, with Khan getting rounds 3 and round 5 based on coverage. The TKO came in round 6. Your winner by way of cheater.
I was so mad at the ending. I was so mad at the ending.
I was very happy with the ending because Khan is the smartest guy in boxing. Now he's got an excuse and can probably squeeze a $5 million payday out of Kell Brooks to do the same thing.
Like Ricky Hatton, they're going to forget about him over there. Now, Ricky's great public, like he's a great comedian,
here's the
right?
thing. Amir Khan's got a super hot wife model.
Really? Really?
Did you not see the photos?
I watched the interview. What? There ain't nothing special. Super hot model. I don't know, man.
She's like they call them presenters over there.
Well, you know what? She just had a baby, so I should back the fuck off, right? Never mind.
Bruh.
Yes, beautiful women. Yes,
Bruh, what?
I ain't talking shit about the girl. She just had a baby.
Bruh, what are you talking about?
Oh,
you married a model.
Anyways, I'm gonna move on.
I understand.
There was a few times ago you were calling her a fucking Kardashian. Now all of a sudden
she's a Kardashian. She is the English version of a Kardashian.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
Yes, let's move on. Did she do any nude pictures?
Oh my gosh. Look at her and Joshua. I told you the worst tweet that man ever put out.
No, too bad. All right.
She can't do pictures, dude. You remember about their religion, right? He's pretty big in the religion world.
Does it steal their soul if you take a picture of one of them?
Matter of fact, I'm going to say that's what keeps Amir Khan. Do you guys know Amir Khan's been knocked out 4 times and 5 losses, and he still gets.
And he's still going to get a Kell Brooks fight for $5 million.
He's not. It's over. It's over. It's over, bro.
I love the fact that Kell Brooks was sitting there like a sad puppy dog ringside. Would have been me.
Because now he knows he has to take on one of the 154 champs. They're going to destroy him, and he's over. They're both over. Just Amir Khan, it happened earlier. Come on, it was fucking garbage tonight. He wasn't even in that fight. That kid was hurt. Or that man, I'll call him man. They're not kids or boys. They're men.
So did Amir Khan drop weight and get paid?
Yeah, of course. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, he did.
He pulled an Oscar.
And Lee, come on, he's trying to do what you're saying. Of course, he went in there with the idea, if I can go 12 with Crawford, the whole UK will be like, yeah, we told you he would have outboxed Floyd in his prime. Oh, do you know how many fucking UK fans tonight would have been on Twitter saying he would have beat Floyd if he would have done 12 rounds with Terence Crawford in his prime? Come on, dude. Nah, that shit it's all dead now. It's all dead in the water. The guy looked like a bum tonight. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry. He had nothing in that ring. Those 2 rounds, I don't know how they gave him round 5. He goes back complaining about an injury after round 5. So maybe in round 5 he let all of his shit go and I didn't see it. But no, he wanted out at the end of round 5.
All right. Where does Terence Crawford go next?
That's the scary part. We don't know. I'll have an answer for you on Wednesday. Outside, right? Real quick answer. It wasn't good enough. Sorry, it wasn't. I don't know if the average boxing fan. I like what Bob said. You got to blackball PBC. I'm totally with that right now because Sean Porter versus Eroy Spence is not the fight that we want to see. Everybody must tell Al Heyman and Spence that. It is time to unify the IBF and the WBO. Let's do it. They're both champs. If you want to unify that bad, take on the champion everyone wants to see you fight. Don't run from it. If he doesn't get that fight, and you know what? They announced the fight. It couldn't have been Spence Porter because my feed didn't blow up on Facebook. But it sounded like the PBC, as I was flipping back and forth between Garcia and the top-ranked telecasts, it seemed like the PBC announced the fight today. I don't know what it was. So I'm going to wait. Like I said, my feed hasn't blown up with anything, so it must not have been one of the major ones. I'm waiting for Thurman Pacquiao, Spence fucking Porter. If those 2 fights get made, Lee, Crawford's out. I'm telling you right now, Crawford is like Deontay Wilder in the heavyweight division. He's on the brink of being blackballed. Seriously. They
do control more welterweights. I mean.
Oh, yes. They control the top 3. Listen.
Right.
Spence, Thurman, Pacquiao. Boom. That's it. Porter, love you to death, dude. You're a good guy, but you're not in this equation at all. It's Spence, Thurman, Pacquiao. He owns those 3 fighters. As long as those guys can keep fighting, why do they need Terence Crawford? Lee, those fights all make those men millions of dollars. So, yes, Terence Crawford, it's not like Terence Crawford is Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? It's not like, Keith Thurman made $5 million with Pacquiao, but he would have made $10 million with Crawford. It doesn't work that way. Crawford did great. Hey, look. They said they sold 14,000 tickets today at Madison Square Garden. So That's a good start for Terence Crawford right there. but he is not Floyd Mayweather yet.
Look at this list, bro.
What is this
Alexander,
we're looking at?
Berto, Bizier, Bone, Bundu, Clark, Collazo, Cruz.
Is this the welterweights?
It's 147, right?
Yeah. Figueroa,
Yeah.
Garcia. I know they own a lot.
Figueroa,
Man.
Garcia, Golub. This is the entire division.
Look at Figueroa.
Guerrero.
Wait,
Which one?
go up. Look at Figueroa's record. The 28-0-1-19. He could fight he could fight Spence. You understand what I mean? Like, they don't really need Spence at the welterweight division. I think Spence has to move down. I swear to you, I would not be surprised because Bob Arum did it before, and Lomachenko's fucking old, right? Let's not beat around the bush here. It's not like Lomachenko's some 28-year-old that's going to carry Top Rank into the future. And I think Top Rank already seen they have a pretty bright future with these other kids coming up behind them. Don't be surprised if you don't see a dream match. Another dream match out of Top Rank where they have Terence Crawford and Vasily Lomachenko meeting at some catch weight to do a mega fight because neither guy, look at Lomachenko can't get Garcia. He can't nail down the Garcia fight. So if he goes to 140, Ramirez and Progas, they're just not that guy yet. They're not going to make him any money. He might have to, I'm telling you, don't be surprised, you guys. You see a dream catch weight, 137. I don't know, 138 maybe. I think Crawford maybe be able to get down to that, especially if the money's right.
Shocking number of welterweights.
They all went after Floyd.
It's literally borderline criminal, dude.
They all went after Floyd, the Floyd paycheck, right? You got to remember, a lot of these guys are signed when Floyd Mayweather's doing his little retirement run. One of the last opponents he had, Madonna twice and Andre Berto, those aren't fucking stellar names. Robert Guerrero, I mean, come on, some of these guys at Floyd, all these dudes thought they were Robert Guerrero. All these guys think they're Andre Berto. If Berto can get a shot, why can't I?
My, oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. As for Amir Khan, do you think we get, here are your choices, a sex video, a celebrity cooking show, or a celebrity naked and afraid? I think they call theirs Help, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, which I think he's done already, but I'm sure he might be prepared.
I think
of those three choices, I'll give you a fourth. He does get a Kell Brook fight. Of those four, what's next for Amir King Khan?
Well, I will go with the fight. It's not going to be Kell Brook, but I'm going to go with the goodbye fight to the UK. Try to do 100,000 at Wembley versus Luis Collazo or something. Who's Miguel Cruz? Who are these guys? Give me the bottom of the barrel of PBC, and maybe they work something with Amir Khan and get him. Even though I did hear I heard Matchroom today. So is Amir Khan now back with Eddie? What's going on? I didn't know.
I don't know. They have them listed here.
Oh, they do. Okay, so then there he is. So then I would go to Josito Lopez. That 36-8. That's a decent name right there. Those two guys could get it on for a goodbye match over there in the UK for Amir. It's gonna be someone he can beat, but they're gonna try to double down on his fan base one more time. Listen, he's not gonna do nothing sexually because of his religious ties. The man is very big in the Muslim religion. I believe that's one of the reasons why he's still an international celebrity. He's a star. He gets a lot of fights that are put on TV with a lot of views, not because of his skills and his power and his chin. It's more because of his ties. Okay, so and I'm not talking shit. I'm being real right now. I don't see him hurting those ties because that is his bread and butter. Hopefully he's doing it because he has a pure heart and it's not solely because of it's his bread and butter, but it sort of is right now. So I don't see them getting out of line with anything sexual. It's going to be a goodbye fight. If he wins that one, maybe it's the goodbye tour, right? When you're in this position, you usually have a farewell fight. If that farewell fight wins, oh shit, let's try to push this thing out. You have one or two more in the farewell tour.
Go to fightnetradio.com. That's fightnetradio.com. You can watch the audio. You can listen to the video, whatever turns you on.
Follow us on Facebook. That is our day-to-day, hour-to-hour, minute-to-minute home where Andrew and I update constantly upload videos and things of interest throughout the week. We forward the stories that Andrew and I are most interested in and usually what we'll be talking about. Become a regular, an FNR regular.
Andrew.
Yes, sir.
What'd you think of my fight card?
Solid B. I would give it a solid B, Lee and Bob, because of the opposition.
No, you know I like the baseball terms, geez. Andrew.
What's that? So what?
You know I like the baseball terms. Give me a baseball term.
It wasn't a shutout. I wouldn't call it.
No.
What the hell do you want?
Really, you don't know shit about me.
Yeah.
So I would say today was maybe probably a standing double.
Oh, okay, very nice.
Possibly a triple.
You know,
certainly it wasn't a home run. I would agree. That damn kid at the beginning of the card was just a waste of time. I might have to do a fight card in Puerto Rico someday. You know, I like the women there. So I hit about I got 75% of the card right. That's about a C+. C+ in baseball is probably about a stand-up double. Yeah, I like that. Stand-up double. Double to triple. Maybe it's between second and third, Andrew. Is that about right? I don't know.
Nah, you kind of lost me. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm sending you something right now.
You realize it's tomorrow already? It's Easter for me, Andrew, as I'm calling you.
Yes, I'm sending you something right now. You need to tell everyone he was being pulled down. Do you see the hand behind the head?
Yes.
People need to quit with that low blow shit. All right. Well, when you're pushing a man down, his punch is going to go down. All right. So people need to stop with he was robbed. It was a low blow. That was an accidental low blow because of what Amir was doing. And that's not why the fight stopped. The fight was stopped. The fight was stopped because Virgil Hunter knew his guy wanted out. And Virgil Hunter told the doctor to stop the fight. That made it a TKO. So people need to quit with the fucking, he was, it just, Can lead them to water, you can't make them drink, huh?
Let's see if they've come up online with the low blow photos. No.
Look at out of position. You just. Oh,
you got jacked.
That's not a good look.
That is not a good look.
That is not a good look. Yeah, hit from the side. Look at that. That's that peekaboo shit. Man, punch you don't see. That's not a good look.
Well, there you go. It was quite the night of boxing, Andrew. We get a full 2 or 3 days off from Fight Net Radio to celebrate. So happy Shamalama Easter to you all, wherever you are, whatever you celebrate. Passover, Easter, Palm Prawn Sunday, Hazana, Hosanna for you Catholics out there. Is there any other religion that I could possibly offend?
I don't know.
And whatever you Hindus and or Muslims celebrate. And for you Asians out there, go rub the golden Buddha belly, I think is what you guys do. Did I cover it now? Andrew?
Yeah, you did fine, Lee. I don't know what the hell. So you know what's sad? They ask him who he wants next. He's like, I want Spence. There was nobody else. Did anyone catch that? They have nobody else on the fucking list. That's what I was so mad about when they gave us that list yesterday of who was it? Collazo, Khan, and I can't think of it. It was all bottom dwellers. And then tonight, you don't have a plan B, you guys? It's Spence or no one, huh? They didn't even think of Thurman, right? No one wants Thurman? Why not just throw his name out there because he's a fucking champ? How about a Porter? How about a Sean Porter? How about I call out all of PBC and call them all? I don't want to keep saying the word. I'm not Terence Crawford, but you know what I mean, right? Fill it in. Fill in the blank, you guys. Why not call out the whole roster? Or all the champs that they have, not the roster. I don't want to see fucking Luis Collazo versus Terence Crawford next. Stop it.
Go to fightnetradio.com. We'll have it all sorted for you. We'll have a crisp, and we'll talk in Englishy terms, and eat some fish. We'll call everybody cunts.
Hey, Lee.
Be all Englishy on Wednesday.
Facebook real fast. Did it go? Is anything propping on your screen? The Facebook feed.
What about it? Oh no, Fightwise. Fightwise. Yeah, I'm actually on the top rank.
Is he trending? Look at it. Show me if he's trending. Do what you do. I want to know how big Terence Crawford was tonight.
All right. Actually, the way to do it would be Crawford Khan.
This is it, you guys. This is to see what the buyout's going to be on pay-per-view. Let's see if they went viral.
I don't know if they did or if it will or it won't. It's not really
4.1 million. Look at that. Jeez.
No, that's his page. Yeah, no, he's one of the most popular guys in the business. Let's see what Terence Crawford's stock
Amir
is like.
Khan's a good man. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I want some of that 4.1 Amir.
It's not a bad follow rate. I mean,
Hell
if you're
no,
Bud Crawford, you only have 150,000 people following you.
I'm telling you.
But that's all of Nebraska or wherever the hell he's from.
I told you, bro. That's why Amir keeps getting these fights.
That's like everybody in his entire state following him. It's a funny joke. No, there's nothing really trending at them. I mean, let's see what's going on in the results. Search. Are people talking about him? This is compelling radio.
Yeah, no, it looks like it wasn't. Lee, you know, if it was someone big, he would be going viral right now. And
it would be blowing up. No, it's just the regular boxing news sites, dude.
Wow.
It's not really running that heavy. Wait. But mind you, it is tomorrow in New York.
It doesn't matter.
Apparently, we're part of the list. That's how bad this is. We're on that list for Terence Crawford. That's hilarious. No, sites are not blowing up Terence Crawford at all.
Look at that. 46 minutes ago, only 3 shares.
Yeah.
9 shares. Yeah, that ain't shit. There's nothing there.
No. I mean, I can be really fair and try Twitter, which is what it's for. It's for trending and for commentary. There's the press conference. Who cares?
Amir Khan's all marked up.
You didn't quit, ? Oh, that's great. He's the best. All right, let's see. Crawford.
He definitely quit tonight.
Khan. Let's see how it did.
3 USP so far.
I'm going to click on latest. Hold on. This is in real time. So you're looking at up to 31 seconds ago about this fight. No. And what you're looking for are likes or retweets on Twitter. No. Nope. Fight Disciples. They actually got to. That's how did they do this? You're not supposed to be allowed to do.
Not legally. That's how.
Am I the only one who reads the rules at the fight? Oh my god! And I'd be the only one who gets caught for doing this kind of thing too. I watch people take photos and videos and all kinds of stuff at the fight.
You got to remember though, Lee, when you did it, you had a fucking laptop. These guys have phones nowadays, right?
I'm talking about no, dude. This is their laptop. This is a camera on their laptop.
I don't believe that.
They're mic'd up.
It might be. It might be. You're right. But it's probably it could be a phone too, and they can't tell that one.
I like this. We got to go to a fight and do this.
No, not if they get kicked out, and there's nothing to like there. They might get in trouble late on Monday. There's nothing to like there, dude. You know you're not supposed to do that.
Here's a fan shot. That's
Especially
pretty good.
the
I'm telling you, I'm not seeing any massive.
I know.
Oh, this is hilarious. 35-0. Amir Khan type tactical dick punch. Oh my God, this is so great. I got to save this photo. Kudos to whoever you are for a TDP. Tactical dick punch. No, I'm looking for some massive movement. Did Amir Khan, here are the actual scorecards. So he did win 1 on that scorecard.
None and 1.
None and another 1. So
Yeah,
they gave him 1.
I told you there was no way he won that 5th round. That was bullshit. He came back to the corner and wanted out, and the guy gave him the 5th round.
They didn't write TDP on the scorecards, Andrew.
I actually, Lee, if you listen to it, you can actually hear. This doesn't.
Live video of Amir Khan.
It's not going to end good.
Should
Hopefully,
we watch it all the way to see how bad this goes?
No, we shouldn't. What was I gonna say? Oh man, they threw me off. Darn it. No, it sucks, Lee. It sucks. He didn't go viral.
No, I'm looking.
Look at the fucking press conference. There's no
These
one
are
even
all the
watching
people
it.
at the press conference right now.
And look at, no one's even watching this thing.
No,
538 views.
Nah, 538. Yeah. That's a real-time feed for, my guess would be Top Rank. The fact that there are even 500 fans interested after the fight is somewhat impressive. What's Top Rank have on their card going?
Not really, dude. Come on, that's 538.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, they got 10,000 views. They did
Right.
okay.
There's something.
That's the official
Jeez.
feed right there, which is why we don't need guys who don't obey the rules going to the fight. They can watch it from home and shoot themselves. By the way, I love some of the corners. More of the interviews with the guys in the corner.
Terence Crawford telling him something there.
Who was the one who was doing he's got to block that shit and step into that shit and then throw that left. That wasn't Crawford's corner, right? That was the fight beforehand with, was it Lopez? It wasn't Lopez.
Yeah, it might have been his dad. His dad's kind of like that.
Or was it Shakur's corner? He's got to throw that shit. He's got to block that shit. Oh, fucking great. And Andre Ward just throwing his hands up going, at least I get paid.
Yeah.
No, bro. 422 an hour after the fact.
Hey, it's funny. Shakur Stevenson goes, I'm the next Floyd. Andre Ward's his manager, and he's saying he's the next Floyd. That's so sad. What did Andre do to deserve that, man? Undefeated since he was 14 years old, Lee. Has never lost. Oh, my God. They look right over him.
Here's the sad fact of this. I don't think this is the sad fact of this fight, Andrew. I think it's the sad fact of boxing. 2,000 likes for Terence Crawford winning, and this is the ESPN feed, and you only got 2,000 likes for Terence Crawford winning.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's American boxing right now. Lee, he's the only one holding it down for us in the pound-for-pound rankings, seriously. When has it been like that?
I don't know. These numbers are so sad for this fight. These numbers are really weak. But again, it's Twitter, and nobody actually advertising boxing on Twitter is the equivalent of advertising. I don't know.
You went
track tapes to kids.
You went to 2 of the biggest social media sites there are. It's not viral, dude. So it was a fail. They failed on that part.
There's the video. They've already cut it up. Hasn't even gone video yet.
But that's old too. He's already done that many times. So I don't know. I don't know where Terence goes from here, because I don't think they're going to get Spence. Now, obviously, Spence and them didn't say anything, right? So that's a positive. They're all shutting up tonight. Do we see anything from the Twitter of Eroy Spence, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, or any of these guys talking?
Well, what you're looking for is anything on the PBC, but they're going to talk about their stuff, right? They're going to talk about their fight. So you care about Spence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what Spence says. I'm about to tweet Spence. I don't want to tweet Spence.
There he is. Right there.
He'll come up.
What the F?
He said, what the It's actually pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny.
No, but what's he talking about?
1 hour ago, I'd say a dick punch.
I'm my next fight. Yeah. I'm my next fight. LOL. He might be drunk. I don't even know what that means.
Sean Porter.
So nothing from him. So that's positive. Yeah. Quiet. Oh, look at quiet. And let's go to Keith Thurman.
He's into the Triple G. He wants to be a part of the Triple G sweepstakes.
Great. So he didn't tweet about Terence. He's being shut in his mouth about Terence.
Oh wait, no, maybe not. Maybe I got it wrong. All right, we're there. He is. Showtime.
Follow him. You're not even following him.
No,
he's a nobody.
I'm too big for that.
Yeah,
no.
61. Yeah, 61.
He hasn't tweeted since yesterday. He's more concerned with the Browns.
Shut your damn mouth. Look how he's got all these boys quiet. Look at all you guys. Are you guys fucking men or what, man? You guys champions out there? God damn. Al Heyman has you boys in line. Does he tell you to shut the fuck up? I bet you he calls them. Hey, don't even say anything. Just hangs up. Ho check. Hey, do you think Al Heyman calls him and just says ho check and then hangs up?
Yeah. Right. And why wouldn't he?
Why? Hey, look at how they're quiet. Bro, these are champions. Spence and Sean Porter are champions of the division that Crawford just had a fight, and you got nothing?
That is correct. You would be correct, sir.
Ho check.
He said he'd hold back my check. I mean, that's all there is to it. I get paid every Friday. That'll do it. Go to fightnetradio.com. We'll be back midweek. Please go have a happy holiday. Hope you enjoyed the bonus audio. Now you guys are all aware of what we thought about all of the fights that were all of Saturday. Boy, that was a lot of fighting. Anything you'd like to add, Andrew, to our Muslim/Egyptian friends?
No. To the UK. You guys are stupid. Hey, he could have fought Mayweather. Mayweather's been ducking Khan for years. Stop it. Boy, you didn't even notice.
Fight Night Radio. FightNetRadio.com. Fight Night Radio.